Hello and welcome.
Hi, welcome. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just my first time here, and I'm really huge into the paranormal, and I've had many experiences with paranormal and orbs specifically, and out of body experiences. So I thought I'd come and share some information and talk about it if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear your spookiest spooky story.
Well, I don't know if this one is spooky, but it's confirmation for one of the things. Like one of the things I've learned to do is have out of body experiences, and so I work in healthcare. So I'm a certified nursing assistant. So there's certain times where patients have found me who are ready to transition, and I kind of escorted them. And so I have a story about one man recently, within the last 2 years. His name was Ron, and he was a patient of mine. And he was a really, really good man, and I took care of him for about a year. And on the day he had transitioned, that night I came home and had a dream where I woke up in a cabin in the woods, and Ron was next to me, and I was sitting inside this cabin, and he was in his deathbed, on a live bed. And so he said, "What just happened?" And he looked at me, and I said, "Well, you just passed away. This is the afterlife. You're going to get better. It's just going to take some time for you to adjust from your passing." And he's like, "Well, I sure don't feel like I'm unalive." And he tries to get up off the bed, and his bottom half is stuck to the bed, but his upper half can like sit up and move, and he can move his arms. And I'm like, "Just relax, just relax, just relax. It's going to take a while. You'll be able to move completely. Just, let's go through this process." And he goes, "I sure am hungry." And he starts pulling the bed around the cabin, and he gets to the refrigerator, opens the refrigerator, and then I wake up. So I'm like, "Wow." I said, "Well, let me just tell his daughter, because you're kind of spiritual, and we talk, and I have her number, and I text her I had that experience, that dream." And then she texted me back this long message saying that her brother Ron had just slept in Dad's cabin last night thinking about Dad. And when he woke up in the middle of the night, he was woke up, all the lights came on at once. Now,
For sure.
do you guys want to see my what I've discovered when it comes to these things that people call orbs? And a lot of people have say they're dust, but I made contact with them. And I can give you guys a good idea of my research. This is my confirmation. It's been right now in my backyard. When I ask, they will appear perfectly balanced on a straight line. This is how they appear now, and see how that's above it. A few days later, the one appeared perfectly below it. So that was my confirmation, and these are just some of my pictures throughout the years.
This is so wild. I'm just gonna say I think the audience is kind of uh, tripping out on it too.
Oh yeah, like in a positive way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've never. I mean, I've seen a lot of orbs and stuff, and yeah, I mean, I agree. Usually, it's dust and bugs, but I mean, this is pretty wild.
Yeah, because when making conscious contact.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, it definitely took a lot of years to research, with a lot of different cameras just to make sure that, there's no room for someone to say that, "Oh no, that can't be." So I've done a lot of research, like all these pictures, it's all with a different camera. And when I take a picture, I usually go between two pictures to see the way they move. And so I could show you how they would move in my pictures like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like 10 seconds between each shot. Maybe like 5 seconds between each shot.
Ah.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy, and they're like there's like a lot of variants of them, right? Like a lot of different colors and shapes and stuff.
Right. Yeah. That's what sets them apart because they always shift and change. And here's some of the ones like I was holding them. And I don't see them with my physical eye. I just like expect them to be there if I'm holding my hand out, and they always are there. Like even with like other people who wanted to see if they can get them with their hands out, they would sit in their hands too. It wouldn't just be my hands. This is the first time I actually called them for the first time. I started off with nothing, and there was a bunch of them on top of me. Like I took a picture of the sky, and I was wondering how I could get the ones up here to come down. And I just created a sacred space and asked them to come down. And the next three pictures, they came down.
Yeah,
So and like I said, these are confirmations, always over that same spot. So when I just found out they were real, it just went crazy. Started taking as many pictures possible. And then back again after about 9 years, one of them appeared with the word love in it. And this is it right here.
yeah. The pictures of you and the pictures where you're in the photo, they go hard. I think they're pretty cool. Like the ones where you're posing and stuff.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. I don't mind being a representative. I don't mind, though. Look at them. So,
And and so, do you have pictures going back quite a while with the orbs? And
yes.
yeah, like do you have like childhood pictures?
No,
Have you
no,
have
no.
no? Oh, okay.
No, I think that I don't know if I'm right, but I think there was something that changed in the '90s where all cameras got the CMOS lens. And I think it was this lens that's starting to pick up this energy. I don't think we had the technology until it came out by accident, and people don't even realize it. But your digital cameras can pick up these orbs or whatever you want to call them, adamantine particles. There's a face on the bottom right here, on the bottom left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the faces real quick because sometimes they have really good faces, and this right here is one of my best faces. It was taken right in the beginning with a friend's camera, and this look at this. This is the picture original, and when you zoom in on this orb right here, look at the face that appears. I don't know if you guys can see the eyes. Eye right here, and eye right here, looking this way, like a pointy nose, and an open mouth right here.
I do see what you're talking about.
Yeah. She said what? Yeah, and then like even if you rotate it, and like the faces were the main things that started coming out to me was I was just seeing faces. Got to a point where like I always see a face.
You know what? I was gonna ask you, have you caught any of these without flash by any chance?
No, nope. I think it's something. Well, I have before, right? So I did that experiment, but it was harder to do it. Like it took like I ain't gonna lie, like 50 to 100 pictures, but it was much easier to do it with the flash on.
You have caught
Yeah.
some of them in the dark.
Yes. Yes. With the well in with the flash off, but with some kind of light source, like in the room. But all my everything I do is with the flash on and in the dark, in the most dark possible room. So I'll show you guys real quick some of my stuff on TikTok, because I've taken videos with my camera, with my phone camera, and the videos have come up pretty good with some results and showing some good stuff. Oh, yes. So I'll show you guys. This is one of my videos. If the phone don't die, this phone might die. But so that's definitely 100%. I always use the flash, and always get into the darkest room possible. And you see this one right here. But you should see some of the stuff I got. I'll be in the room like this, and they'll go away and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.